Hello YouTube! Welcome to another interesting and exciting game of Dominion with Adventures cards. With me is Adam,
Hey, what's up?
and let's have a look at the kingdom.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Alright. Oh, Procession. Everybody's favorite card to wrap your head around. Let's see, what do we have here? Trashing in Spice Merchant and kind of in Transmogrify. Lost City and Border Village are the villages. What does raid do again? I always forget. Gain a silver per silver you have in play and minus card token. I don't think that will matter here because I think you want to trash down with spice merchants. Transmogrify isn't that great. You can get rid of your shelters after you got rid of your coppers with spice merchant and get silvers off it. But do you really want to do that? I'm not sure if that's worth the hassle. What you can do is treasure fiver, get a border village in hand, and get the fiver back. But you really want a fiver in hand rather than a border village most of the time. So I think Spice Merchant Silver get minion border village and merchant guilds. I don't think Lost City is worth it. Relic can be relevant because of that minion you only draw 3 cards instead of 4. I'm not sure if it's worth it to pick it up though. Yeah. But Spice Merchant Silver, get Border Village Minion and Merchant Guilds. Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah, what's going on here? Tax Minion Raid. Okay, so you can really rock those 4 card hands, but wait, raid is, yeah, cards. Ooh, but if they raid you, then their minions don't do anything. Huh. Oh, and Relic. Huh. Okay, great. 4 card hands, it's a thing. Trashing, Spice Merchant. That's it. Okay, so the shelters are around. You can ditch the hovel, but it's still a dead card. Oh, Transmogrify. Oh, Transmogrify is super great, except it's not very good with shelters here. It's going to take a couple of transmogrifies. Like, I would just transmog these guys into coppers and spice merge them, just get rid of them if I want to get super thin, which I think I do. Great. Village, Lost City, Border Village. It's there. They're good cards. Draw. Lost City Minion. Procession is a village, but whatever. Ooh, Procession and Border Village. Lots of cool tricks. Transmogrify Border Village. Cool tricks. Border Village. Wow, cool tricks. Anyway, where was I? Draw. Lost City Minion. Okay, so these are both kind of okay. You probably want both of them. I don't know, maybe you want to just use Minion for your draw, plus buy Merchant Guild. There's 2 stacks of villages, which is important. Transmogrify is a good card. So, like, you could use Lost City as your draw, and then you could play lots of Merchant Guilds that way. Or you could use Minion as your draw, and you could probably play lots of Merchant Guilds that way. The thing is, they don't play very nice together. So, like, which one's better? And then you go for that. And then if you're, like, super losing, then maybe you can audible into the other one. Procession doesn't seem good unless you're going to do border village tricks. But even then, it doesn't seem that great because it doesn't work on your payload, and that's what you really want to use it on. Well, I opened Spice Merchant Silver for surezies, but I don't know what. I don't know how I'm going to draw cards this game. Like, my gut says Minion is going to be better. It's got Border Village to support it, which is super great. Ah, this one's tough. I mean, the opening decisions are pretty clear, but man, oh, this is not good for Adam already. I was really hoping to pick up a Transmogrify on this shuffle, but I guess if I was also going to get a 5er, that wasn't going to happen. So what do we do about this? Certainly a 5er is better than a Transmogrify right now. I don't have a pressing need for that. I guess I did decide that Minion was better. Minion helps me hit 5, I guess. What if I got a Merchant Guild already? How
Already.
bad is that? That's probably super bad. That's probably awful. Let's not do that.
A little bit early, I think.
Ah, what a wonderful opportunity to attack you.
Wow, that was a bad draw. That attack worked out nicely.
Well, oh, wow, your hand was even worse than what I pitched for you. Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, the cycling here seems a little irresponsible. But that's really good though because my transmog will probably hit a shelter up here, and that's going to be really nice. Okay, well we're definitely calling, and I think no matter what happens, we're just going to Necro and Minion attack. We're going to put all of these cards back into our shuffle, and then shuffle our deck, and have a bad hand. Wait, let's not do that. Let's just play the Minion for money and buy a Minion. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. See, here's the thing, like, this deck is just not very good with 5 minions when you're using minion as the only source of draw. So, like, at some point, I have to figure out what is the maximum amount of minions to have that I can let Qvist have, and have the deck not be better than me just, like, changing gears right now and starting to go for Lost City instead of minion for draw. He's got a couple border villages. He's much better set up to go for minions than I am. So like the Lost City play actually benefits me quite a bit. If I do that, I still probably transmogrify the hovel into a crapper, and I probably buy a 5er. But now it's Lost City. So am I okay letting him have 8? I mean, the deck's really good with 8 minions. I can't let him have 8 minions. With 8 minions, you just destroy me. I can transmogrify minions into lost cities and border village. Okay, yes, we piled the minions. That was not worth thinking about as much as I did.
So, do I pitch this hand? I can get Border Village already, but I rather would trash more, and I have a lot of minions coming up. Is it worth the risk? I think I'll just take it here. Do I already want a Merchant Guild here? I think it's like one turn too early. Oh, come on!
Okay, that needs to happen like one more time, and I'm back in this thing. Uh, I can safely get a minion here, right? Or is it time for Merchant Guild? No, just get a minion. One more minion. I might even just split them 5 with you and then change gears.
I don't want a silver.
Yes, you do. uh, yeah, we'll do this. Necro, it's nothing personal. I hope you understand. Yeah, of course we want to cycle here. Um, hmm. Those last 4 cards should still make me $2, right? There's only an Ogie and like I'd rather cycle. So I think I don't play the Border Village and I just cycle the minion and then get my Hujujubis. Yeah, let's be smart about this. Wow, look at all this money. Time to buy province. Time to buy a merchant guild, really. But let's just do this because it's more fun.
Let's buy a province. I even have the hovel in hand.
Ooh, you should totally go for it. I actually don't I have 5 minions now? Do we actually I think we just split the minions 5 each?
I think yes.
That's okay. You must have had you had 2 dead turns then, didn't you?
I had indeed 2 dead turns.
Okay. Alright, I guess I won't complain about that. Even though complaining is super fun. I would rather hit 6 than 5. There's gotta be a minion in there, right? Give me some cards and 1 action. And yes, let's shuffle a bunch of bad cards into our deck. Wait, let's not. Okay, let's not. Uh, yeah, we just play this for money and get Border Village Merchant Guild. Yes, that was silly. I don't know why I thought about anything else. This is clearly best.
Yeah, I should hit 2 next. Oh no, I didn't. Free
Hmm?
Border Village. Well, now I have to trigger that shuffle. Oh, no, I just get a merchant guild here. I wanted a clean shuffle, and now I
Hmm.
hit 3 border villages in a copper, so I can't border village merchant guild here.
That's sad.
It's not that bad. I have already a lot of border villages, so let's end actions and get just a merchant guild here.
All right, this is the kind of transmogrify magic that like makes this card so much fun. Like this turn was so bad, but now like it has a chance. Ooh, let's get super greedy here. Yeah, I drew a minion. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, this is less good. I got too greedy. um, that's fine. Silver is not a very good card anyway, right? Yeah. Okay. And what's in my discard? I had a clean shuffle at the start of this turn, and I discarded. What did I discard? Like nothing. Okay, so I'm actually pretty thin now. I think I just take both these minions for money. That's a better economic play, because I think there's only 1 or 2 crappers in there. Okay, so we got a little greedy, and we're fine. We'll be okay. I think I want Merchant Guild and Silver, actually.
You
Or
have
is it?
only 7.
I have a copper in hand. I'll play it.
Oh,
Playing the copper will be necessary for the play I want to make, yeah. Ooh, I should totally get copper, too. Maybe I don't want silver and copper. Hmm. That's probably fine. Copper's not that bad, is it? I don't know what's in my deck. What is wrong with me? Something's not right. I'm not. Do I want a second merchant guild now? I've got two border villages. I played a terminal spice merchant. I should just never ever do that again. Okay, let's get greedy again. We're gonna get super greedy. This is like ultra greed. action cards he played. Procession, huh? What do you have that you want to process? Spice Merchant. Okay, fine. Let's do this first. Oh, yes, so good. Oh, that was amaze balls. Okay. Get out of here. Yes, we're never ever playing as Terminal Spice Merchant again. We learned our lesson. Can I play this minion for money? I think I can. Yeah, I kind of need the economy. This is fine. Oh yeah, so good. We're just going to take the money here. I do have 5 minions. For a while, I thought I didn't have 5 minions.
You do have 5 minions.
Yeah, I totally do. So, I shuffled mid-turn. I have 2 coppers in my discard and another card in my draw pile. What is that card in my draw pile? It's my Ogie. Ooh, that's great. Unless you minion attack me, which you totally will. Okay, great. I'll find something else to transmogrify. Getting border villages doesn't seem worth coin tokens to me right now. I'm thinking just Lost City Merchant Guild copper. Having the extra coppers around is actually probably fine because since I'm still using minion for the bulk of my draw, I want to be able to have something line up with my Spice Merchant. Like, I think I have enough minion density. Like, my deck is thin enough. I think it actually becomes more reliable with the crappers. And they're worth coin tokens, so, like, that's super good. So yeah, I think it's just double Lost City, or wait, Lost City Merchant Guild copper or double Lost City copper. The answer to that question depends on if I think I'm ahead. And right now, I think I have like initiative, right? Because like you're probably gonna have a turn like this next turn, aren't you? You trashed all of your crappers. You have 1 silver left, but you still have all your shelters. You never got a transmogrify. You have a procession instead. Like, what are you gonna do though? You can probably play 2 merchant guilds, but your payload is gonna be less, right? You're thinner? Question mark. Hmm. Uh. Huh. Maybe you're not thinner. Maybe your payload is just worse. Maybe I really am ahead. Yeah, let's take the more reliable play. Which did I say was the more reliable play? Double Lost City? Nah, no. It's just it doesn't feel good even if I think I'm ahead.
I think you're 1 turn ahead because I had 2 dot turns. Um, what do you think about Relic here? I think I really want to try it out to get you a free card hand with minion, but I don't think it's worth it.
Uh, how are you're gonna you would have to play Relic and then play Minion to give
No,
me a
I
free card
play
hand.
Relic at the end of my turn, and when you minion and discard, you only draw 3 cards instead of 4 cards.
If you play Relic at the end of your turn, then I have my turn. Oh, you mean like in the middle of my turn, I draw 3
Yes,
instead of 4?
yes.
I feel like we're both thin enough that that matters very little right now.
Yeah, that's the problem. But I really like to try it out, but it's not
Relic
worth.
Relic is normally a very good card on just about any board you see it, but this is Minion and Merchant Guild, so Treasure's just not good. That says the guy who bought a copper on his last 2 turns.
2 coins.
Yeah, after that draw, I'm wishing I had gotten double Lost City. Those are 3 of my minions.
What is the last card in my deck? Not a good card. I really want to take 2 coins here, but I don't think I can. That didn't work out that well as I hoped it would. I really want to play the Border Village and the Merchant Guild that I get this turn. But I don't think I can make it work. I think I take the more conservative play and take 2 coins here and get a clean shuffle. Okay, let's think about that. I think I need to get a province.
You think?
And can get 16. I can get to 16. That doesn't help me pile out. I needed 26. No, 22. So that doesn't work out. So if I want to get a province and more.
You want to get a province because you're afraid I'll pile out next turn. Okay.
Yes, because I want to get more merchant guilds. And if I get more merchant guilds, I really need a province. That's would be 18 though. I can't get to 18. Even merchant guild procession province would be 17, and I only have 16. So I think I save the coin tokens and just get province merchant guild copper. No, I don't think I want a copper. I can spice merchant trash silvers. I don't need a copper for food. And I have only 4 minions now, and yeah.
It does increase your payload, but I don't know. I would have to do some math. So what does it take for me to win this turn? If I transmog this merchant guild into Border Village Merchant Guild, then I can Border Village Merchant Guild, Province, and Estate. That costs me 21 and 4 buys. I have 9 coin tokens. That seems kind of ambitious. Like a lot would have to go right for me to be able to do that.
What was your plan? Transmogrify a spice merchant into a merchant guild?
Transmogrify a merchant guild into Border Village and Merchant Guild.
Ah, yes. That would work out, yeah.
So that would mean I put the Border Village in my hand, which is fine. Most of my minions are in the discard. I just don't see this turn being all that fantastic. But, like, what if I get to them? What if I actually draw all the way there? What did I make last turn? I made, like, 10 in actual money. And I'm probably going to make less this turn. I would need to make 11 in actual money. I have another merchant guild, but then I would probably have to play a spice merchant for... no, it just seems too aggressive. I don't think it's a good play. Let's not do it. I have nothing else I really want to transmogrify. Okay. We are... How do I get greedy? Hi, puppy. Do I get greedy and, like, play a terminal spice merchant here? It's really tempting. But those last 5 cards, there's 1 minion in there? Oh, man, I really want to do it. I want to do it. Alright, I'm so greedy. This is so bad. I'm doing it, though. In which case, I will seriously regret not transmogrifying. Well, that it changes my draw for this hand. Who knows? Okay.
I had such a nice hand.
Well, I'm glad to hear that I've caused you pain. So there is a copper and another minion. So I do need to discard because I get like one more dollar that way. And cleaner shuffle. Very good. Okay. Um, now what? 3 merchant guilds in play. I can have up to 21. Province, province, duchy. Hmm. Hi, puppy. This deck really doesn't green that well. All of my draw still comes from minions. I haven't really transmogrified anything. I mean, the nice thing is I can just transmogrify something into a lost city to kick my turn off. But even then, like, the duchy just seems really aggressive. How many tokens do you have? 6. So if you got province merchant guild and no coppers, so your payload, I don't think you can pile out. So if I don't touch the border villages and the merchant, oh, and you don't have a transmogrify, yeah. So there's no reason to get the duchy now. I would rather have like a lost city. Lost city seems way better. Yes. So I'm gonna get province, province, lost city. Is that what I'm doing? And some number of crappers. Probably 1. And by 1, I mean 2. Yes. I want all of the crappers. Okay. Okie doke.
Okay, so you have 15 coin tokens. Wow,
Yep.
that's a lot.
I'm well on my way to 55. Just give me a couple more turns.
So I basically need to win on piles now. Let's see. Well, that worked out nicely. My turn is already over.
Oh, well, that's great for me.
Yeah. What do I do now? Uh,
Uh, can you...
buy a province
Yeah, I think you have to province.
and 2 coppers.
I'm not sure about the coppers.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
just
sure
don't know your
either.
deck well enough. I have 2 spice merchants, so like obviously I want to get more coppers than you. But I got the second spice merchant, so I could get more coppers.
I can treasure hovel, that's nice.
Oh, you have a silver. Hmm. Province and estate, like there's something to that.
No, I don't think that's... yeah, maybe.
It makes it harder for me to win next turn.
Yeah, it makes it a little bit harder.
Hi, puppy dog.
What do you need? You need 12, 17. Well, you have 15 coin tokens. If you have the buys, you only need the buys, and then you basically won. So I have to rely that you don't have enough buys. Anyway, the coins are not the problem, I think.
Hey,
You need...
you did see me discard 2 merchant guilds. I only have 3 in my deck.
yeah. So if... let's think about it. You need... not counting the transmogrify, you need... yeah, I don't think that this state is very good. I'd rather save the coin tokens. And I don't get coppers either, I think.
So
I, I need a more reliable deck.
I need to find 2 merchant guilds in order to win on piles this turn. So like transmogrify something just seems a little reckless to empty piles right now, so I won't do it. Unless I want to transmogrify a minion into a lost city. That doesn't feel very good. I feel like I'm going to be using some minions to do most of my drawing this shuffle, so that also doesn't seem good. Yeah, let's just keep the transmogrify. All of my payload is back there. It's so tempting. But I have like a million coin tokens. It's so much worse if I stall this turn. I can't bring myself to be greedy here. Okay, 3 minions and an Ogi. That's bad. That means I probably won't cycle back, so there's no point in shuffling the minions back in. Yeah, there's not much that's bad in my discard. I won't need the minions there. We'll just take the money. Merchant
I
Guild?
got always those terrible hands.
What?
Probably won't matter anyway.
What's going on? Why is there no Merchant Guild? Something is up with my deck tracking that I'm not understanding. Well, we have to do this terrible thing. Oh, look, 2 Merchant Guilds.
That means you win, right?
Not sure.
No, you need 4 buys.
I can do Border Village, Merchant Guild, and I need a point. Yeah, I don't win.
You need
Can
4 buys.
can I triple Province? No, I can't. Gross!
That's why I think you should have Spice Merchant for a buy, because all you needed is the buys.
I wouldn't have found any Merchant Guilds had I not drawn with that Spice Merchant. Right? Maybe. I don't know. I would rather have a Merchant Guild for buy than a Spice Merchant. Gross. So, like, something happened with my deck, and I don't know what it was. I thought I had a clean shuffle, and I thought I only had these 5 cards in my discard. But, like, there was something else there. I must have... Something happened. And
Maybe
it
too
didn't...
many coppers. I don't track
Like,
your deck, but
like, there was a Merchant Guild that should have been in my draw pile that I never saw and I never discarded. And, like, something happened. Like, I'm almost positive that like that was a bug, that like something happened there. Like I want to watch this video and maybe report a bug, because like I was counting on there being Merchant Guild, and like somehow I think a Merchant Guild magically moved to my discard. But anyway, that's not relevant. I have 22. Triple Province would be strong, but I can't do it. Can you double Province? How many tokens do you have? 4. Oh, can you double Province? That's an important question to ask. You've got a procession for pile control. I can't touch those piles. I only have 2 merchant guilds in play. Saving tokens has some value. Like, I'm thinking about just province duchy here. Next hand will probably be okay. Well, you're going to minion attack me. Whatever. It doesn't really matter what those 6 cards are, although I think they're good. Province
yeah,
duchy...
Province Duchy is fine.
It leaves 3 provinces in the pile. It gives me a sizable lead. You have to come back from that lead or else I threaten piles. So, like, just from endgame positioning and saving tokens, like, that just seems like the best move. And I can transmogrify province into province, so, like, I can drain 3 provinces from the supply next turn. It's like 3 provinces, I just have to leave that in the supply. And I probably win just because of that. So, like, now is the duchy really important? Maybe I just get a province and, like, 1 copper.
Yeah, province, single province is also fine, yeah.
I'm just trying to think of
It,
situations where that duchy actually matters. Because, like, next turn, my plan is just to empty the provinces. And if I empty provinces, I should have a lead pretty much no matter what you do. If you double province, well then I can province duchy then and still win. Yeah, just a single province and I think 1 copper is probably fine here. Maybe I add a card to my deck for reliability, but really the coin tokens seem more important than that. Just holding on to those tokens. Yep. And I'll just take 1 copper because I think that's good with the 2 spice merchants. I don't want any dead spice merchants. Feels like the
Like
right
I have
number.
right now in hand.
Oh, ouch.
Oh, come on!
Ouch. So I didn't have a province in hand, but I did have a to transmogrify, but I did have a merchant guild, so double province next turn probably would have been strong if you didn't buy
Yeah.
province that turn. So I was in great shape.
My draws were just horrendous. I had 2 dart turns, and in the end game again, 2 bad turns.
Uh,
I'm not sure if I did anything wrong.
I don't know.
I
I
did get a
really
transmogrify.
I really like transmogrify there. Like
I think I rather get a second spice merchant than a transmogrify, I think. And
well,
at the time you want this transmogrify, I think you rather add a procession. I'm not sure
so
though.
here's my thought. Transmogrify is good because number one, it helps you get the second spice merchant. I think you want both. But it also really increases your reliability because there was one turn that was probably going to be bad, but I had a transmogrify and I made it better that way. So like it is a form of reliability.
Yeah,
Also,
that's true.
it gets rid of the shelters, which is a big deal. Like that minion deck that uses minion for draw really wants to be thin. So I think that thinning the shelters and the extra reliability are both a big deal. So I don't know how much it had to do with it, but if I was you and the way I look at things, I would just say, oh, reliability, I could have done something. LOL transmogrify. But procession, I thought procession would be fine for border village tricks, except for the fact that procession doesn't really work on merchant guild as the payload, and that's what I would really want to be processing. So like if I want to play border village tricks, well, transmogrify does that too. Like maybe if I wanted a second of those cards, I would get the procession second, but I never really found time for it. It was already time to
Hmm.
go at that point. But I'm not sure about procession. Procession was probably fine.
I'm so bad with it, so I don't know when it's correct, when it's not.
Kind of
I
depends on
liked
how
it
much you
here
draw.
because you can procession minions and get Water Village Merchant Guild and get a big turn.
Yeah, if you're
Um,
drawing a lot, that can be very good. I was never drawing that much because you put too much
yeah.
pressure on me. Procession is a faster card, right? Because you can do that gain and you can play the card in the same turn, and you can potentially do that every turn. It requires a lot of draw. Transmogrify is a little slower because you have to get it on your mat and it does nothing, but it goes right into your hand. We can't do it as much. I don't know. They're probably both good. I probably should have considered procession a little stronger, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, that was a tough game, and transmogrify. ASCII hearts for you.
Okay. See you.